Good morning, my loves. Today is Wednesday, October 27th. The countdown is on for Halloween. What is that? For 5 more days, or 4 not including today. I'm so excited, but this month has really just flown by. So every day this week I find myself just being above and beyond creative with my outfits and my makeup and my hair, and it's just been really fun. And I encourage you guys that not just on Halloween, but on these days leading up to it, you can be anything you want to be, guys. All right, be anything, dress up however you want, have fun with it. Don't give a crap about what anybody else thinks, just have fun with it. Okay, so I got in my my energy back, or my non-weird feeling, we'll say. So let's get into today's message. Today we have the cauldron of synergy and healing, where all things come together under pressure, flowful synergy. A new thing is created, a crucible of infinity. A typical depiction of a witch sees her standing over a boiling cauldron, slowly stirring the bubbling and mysterious contents. As she stirs the enormous metal pot over the raw flames, she cackles and incants commands to all the elements, transforming the contents into something magical. Cauldrons were commonly used in ancient and medieval times for everything from the nightly meal to the making of medicines. This family crucible was actually placed within the hearth of the home, making it an essential part of the gathering of family. Much healing and nourishment came from the cauldron. Should you receive the cauldron card, it indicates the importance of combining a variety of techniques or elements to get the best results. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Refuse to choose just a single rigid pathway when a variety of ways are there to be enjoyed and experienced. The cauldron is a deeply transformational tool. Things change once they are put under pressure. Resilience is being cultivated over time, and this means that you will be able to withstand any negative pressure much more healthily from the inside out. Now, a lot of us are stuck in our ways. Some of us need schedules and routine and to follow what we've always known in order to feel like we have some sort of control over our life. But what Spirit is really telling you today is that in order for you to transform, to experience something new and something exciting, that you have to get out of your rigid, certain way of thinking in like that thought process, like my way is the only way, there's no other way, because when you keep doing that, you're never going to get different results. And if you are trying to create something new in your life, or you're ready for something new in your life, the cauldron is here to tell you that you can definitely do it once you start making the conscious decision to add some variety in your life, add some different techniques, try new things to get better results or get the best results. Life in general is trial and error. And just because you may find something that works for you, it doesn't mean it's always going to work, and it doesn't mean that you can't make it better. So I really love this cauldron card, and the way that it starts to explain a witch is literally the idea I've always had of witches. And a cauldron was kind of like, oh my God, that's kind of scary. That's a creepy witch. And same thing with the pentacle. And now I look at the cauldron card in my cauldron, and I know that I use my cauldron for healing, for manifesting, for using my magical powers for nothing but good. And I guess we all instinctively think that all witches are bad, scary, evil, steal children, eat children. Like, there's just so many things that, and then of course the Salem witch trials had everybody convinced that witches, even though we know what they did was wrong, but that witches are something to be feared. Okay. Being a witch and doing spells is all about setting intentions. It's about manifesting, releasing, healing. There's so many different aspects that go into witchcraft. And when, in some movies you see she adds a hair of a frog or a toe of this or a toe of that. And I'm not that kind of witch, because I guess I just haven't gotten that far. I take that back. I made a protection spell jar, and I put a piece of hair of all of my family in it. But it was for protection. I would never do that for harm. So I just want you guys to explain that, witches aren't always what they seem, and that we are creators. We are creators. We try new techniques. For me, almost no two spells are the same. And in your everyday life, it's more than just being spontaneous, doing something out of the ordinary, or changing your schedule a little bit. It's literally about manifesting and creating new techniques and bringing a new creative aspect and force into your life. And that's really exciting. Okay, so we also have oh my goodness, I did not light my candle again, guys. I gotta get it together. I had to edit yesterday's video, and I wish that, because it was too long, I wish I didn't have to, because I really I had some funny bloopers in there. Okay, so here we go again. Today we have an affirmation card. And this one says, "There is a pleasure in the pathless woods," a quote by Lord Byron. Spend some time thinking about a part of your life that has yet to be planned out. Remind yourself that to have an adventure ahead is a gift, and your life is full of possibilities. So let's talk about that for a minute. Right away, Spirit is telling you that there is an adventure in your future. And you guys just had the message yesterday of infinite possibility, and that you are infinite. And then as we connect it with the Cauldron card, it's telling you that for this new adventure that's going to be coming into your life, instead of doing the same old things and being rigid is the only word that I can keep coming up with, everything's kind of set in stone, that for this new adventure, it's very important to add variety, add new elements, add new techniques. And this adventure is going to be more incredible than your standard adventures that you've had before, okay? Recently did a North Node reading for somebody, and it explained to her that because her past life, she was so used to accumulating material things, that in this life, it was almost as if going to the airport with 7 luggage bags, okay, and them all getting lost, and you're going on a vacation. But instead of seeing how you don't have anything that you thought you needed when you started your vacation, but that your experience was that much more amplified, exciting, and new and adventurous, because of the fact that you did not have the 7 bags that you already planned to have with you. Okay, so the universe is asking you today to take some time to think about a part of your life that you have not planned out yet. And as you are thinking about it and planning it, add something new and different to it. Okay, don't plan like you've always planned, all right? Add some excitement, shake it up a little bit. So let's see what the internal gratitude is. And I'm starting to realize that the way these are read is almost like the alignment message and the empowerment message and the Goddess Power Oracle. I believe it's when they're pulled in the reverse position, you would get the external, but you know what? I'm just going to keep going with what I've been doing. Internal gratitude. It's so easy to become rooted in a daily routine. And while there is great wisdom to be gained from these repetitions, it is just as important to break them now and then. I love the connection between these two oracles today. As you move through your routines of the day, actively choose a few moments to switch things up. If you always stir your coffee in a clockwise direction, try counterclockwise. And guys, sometimes it is something that simple to be different. And it gives you this new like empowerment feeling, not like, oh, I'm afraid to do things different, but it's like I'm empowered because I know that I am capable of trying new things. Okay? And then do some jumping jacks before you get dressed. Sing a whole song from start to finish in the shower. Replace one daily chore with an act of self-care instead. As soon as you break or alter a routine, even in the smallest of ways, you break a pattern of mindlessness and release into the universe this powerful truth. You are in charge of your own experience. You are in charge of the life ahead of you that is full of possibility, okay? And look, something that is not yet planned out. And then we're also talking about things we do already have planned out that might need some tweaking. External gratitude. In close personal relationships, partnerships, friendships, familial or professional bonds, we often unconsciously slide into specific roles. These roles can add stability and support to the relationship, but they can also restrict growth. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm just going to read internal today instead of external because I think that's why it was so long yesterday. And if I just would have cut out the external or just chose one, I wouldn't have had to cut out some of the other important things that I really wanted to discuss. So my guys just sent me a message and I just heard, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? A lot of us have that mentality, but if it's not broke, it might not need to be fixed, but it doesn't mean that it can't be improved. So we have two different things going on here today. Our affirmation card is asking you to do something out of the ordinary in your normal everyday life, in something that already has a routine or a structure. And then our cauldron card is also saying to find your own ways to create something new. Okay, you might see something someone else has done that's really interesting and piques your curiosity, but you don't have to do the same exact thing they did. You can add some of your own stuff to it. Okay, something I've been doing is when I make my coffee, I don't stir it in a different way, but I'm stirring and making this coffee for myself with the intentions of giving me energy. And that's kind of how I started on my witchy journey, is by setting intentions in everything I do. When I cook meals for my family, when I take my medicine, every single thing I do, I attach an intention to. It's very powerful. It's the law of attraction right there. Hey, I need to tell you guys something. Remember that new job spell jar that I made for my husband probably about a month ago? He just got a new job yesterday, okay? He loves it. He's perfect for it. I knew in divine timing it would come when it was supposed to, and it has. I have to make a video about that because I'm so proud of him. I'm so excited for him, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him now. So, okay, recap today. Try something new, get creative, add something different to your life, okay? Experiment, find the magic in your everyday life. I hope you all have a super awesome day. Love, light, and blessings, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.